Hey, what's good? I'm doing a Gladiator Beast deck profile for you guys. So this is the old school one. Using the original Gladiator Beast, not the new ones. Um, the new ones are good. From what I've seen from a friend's live stream when he played them, but I still like the older ones. To me. So, but yeah. So three Nakari. So basically, when it's special on by a guy reach effect, which they all have that effect, he becomes 2100. So yeah, and then if this gets attacked or you attack with it, then it gets shuffled into the deck, and then you special away a guy reach from your deck, and they all have that effect too. So when he's special by tagging or by him being special summon, um, then you can special summon a Gyres from your grave. So he's basically kind of like your Wolfbark, Coach Soldier Wolfbark. So, but for mainly Gyre Beast. So, and then a quest helps add any Gyre card from your graveyard to your hand. So you cannot add back this card, but you can add Orchard, any of the monsters, and some of the spells and some stuff. So yeah, it's really quite good. And then three Bestiari. This pops spells and traps, so it makes it really quite good. Um, to run as a three of. So yeah, one Radiari and one Marmelio. This is basically your DD Crow for the deck. So you can remove from play one monster or one card in your opponent's grave. And then Marmelio just destroys a target or a face-up target monster. So this is one that you don't want to go into if it's the only one, because it pops itself. So yeah. So three prone ground just gets you a garbage to your hand. So yeah. One monster reborn, obvious. Three Pagliatti. This is in here because you do run a lot of back row, and basically what you're supposed to do with Gyres is summon out Gyres, set a ton of back row, and then pass. So the audience kind of helps with that first turn kind of setup. So yeah. Twin Twister, obvious, just help get row back row. Mimir. This is mainly in here because the only strongest monster is Heraclinos, and basically you don't really have anything that's a lot more powerful than that. So, um, so Mimir just kind of helps with getting over big things. Plus, he also takes three fusions as well, so a little bit more harder to make. So yeah, and then in Dontal Gyres, and you have that to power up your Gyres, but unless you have Gyres in your grave, this is kind of only gonna be like a one-time thing. So yeah. So three Wapku, three Threatening Roar. The Threatening Roar was just in here to help kind of make my opponent not be able to attack me. So yeah. Three Lost Win, three Crackdown. Just good cards to have, and then Orchard, which is obvious. So yeah, and then for Extract, Heraclinos, basically during your player's turn when a spell trap is activated, you discard one card, negate the activation, and destroy it. So yeah, so really quite good. And then Narrow Kios, um, so it cannot be struck by battle, and then if this card attacks or is attacked, your opponent can activate cards or effects until the end of the damage up. So it makes it really quite good. and then Gazaris. This basically is your more monster destruction, back row destruction, whichever you want to call it. Is you target up to 2 cards on the field and then destroy them. So it can help get back row or monsters or whatever the case may be. So yeah. And then Esadari, not the better of the Galleries, but is an option that you do have. So yeah. And then 3 of him. You could go 2 of this and 2 of the new Link monster. I forget what it's actually called. I think it's Test Tiger, or it's has something with Test Tiger on it. I forget what the actual name of it is, but yeah, you could do 2 and 2, or 2 or 3 of the new one and 1 of this one. So, but with the new Master Roll coming out, then that doesn't really matter too much. But I mean, the Galleries Link still helps. So if a Galleries monster you control attacks, it cannot be destroyed by battle, and also your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. So makes it still good. So at the end of the battle phase of this card bowed, you can return this card to the extra deck. Special 2 Galleries monsters with different names from your deck. So it still has its use, but I think the other one would be better. But definitely one that you could still probably run as like maybe a 1 or 2 of. So yeah. So that's basically it for the deck. You guys would definitely like the next deck that I have for you guys. It's Giant Soldier. I'm not gonna show the deck list, but it's basically Giant Soldier Stone, Sentry Soldier Stone, and those basically Giant Soldier Stone's archetype. So that's gonna be the next duels I'll have for you guys tomorrow. Now the funny thing behind that deck is I had watched Kirtwig 2's deck crawl over that, and that kind of what got me into that nostalgia of making that deck. So I'm still learning it and still trying to work with it. But yeah. So thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all in tomorrow's video. Alright, I guess.